Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Magma Minds podcast. It's your boy, Fonda Villain. To my left, we got the one and only Toes. What's good, bro?
Hey everyone, it's me, Lack. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you're new here, welcome. You're returning. You're fam now. You're friend. You're our friend. So
That's it.
watch this episode. Click on the next one too if you haven't seen it. But thank you for hanging out, and we hope you stay.
We hope you stay. You heard it here first, bro. We hope you stay. That's it. Your fam, your friends. I mean, speaking of family and friends, bro, it's been a long couple of weeks. Not gonna lie,
Man.
family and friends all over, bro. It's been a minute. Give the people a little background of your little travel situations because it's been a minute.
So the past 2 weeks, it's been
Both
of us just been traveling a
Facts.
lot. Yeah. So Fawn's graduation was about 2.5 weeks ago, and everybody pulled up.
Bro.
Everybody came out the woodworks for Fawn's graduation, man. All our friends from like different states. I mean, because our friends graduating too. That's their weekend. Shout out to everyone, all the doctors that graduated recently.
Yes, sir.
Super dope moment. And then, like right after then that was all in Miami, and then right after Miami, I went to Masood's place.
Man, to the VA.
Masood's also a doctor now too. But he stayed with his family. His mom was chefing it up every day.
Word?
Afghan food goes crazy.
Dang, that's nuts.
Yeah. But I got to see all the fam and experience the culture a bit, and so grateful that even though I have my friends are like far and spread out.
Yeah.
It makes those little moments so much more like valuable to me. So I cherish them so much more. Like when I'm sitting there, like sometimes Masood and I would just have these moments where like everyone else is laughing, whatever. We just kind of look at each other and just like dab each other up.
Just like,
it was like understood. Like,
dang, that's love.
Yeah.
Damn. What kind of? Do you remember any of like the foods and stuff that his mom made?
Oh,
as far as Afghan food, because I don't know if I've tried so many different kinds of dishes, but I don't know if I've tried Afghan food particularly.
Yeah, so it's very similar to like I think it has a lot of definitely like I feel like Middle Eastern food and
like a mix,
Indian food, or those regions they have a lot of influence on each other.
Yeah.
So some of the food remind me like biryani.
Okay.
And like the rice was basmati rice, and like they cook the meat in the rice, so like the meat flavors the rice. There's saffron being used. There's turmeric and cucumber. And just all but the way they cook, like his mom chefed it up. It was just amazing.
Man. Damn, I can imagine that shit was tough. What's funny is like literally after because after Miami, we were there for what, like 4 days?
Yeah, Miami was lit.
Bro, Miami was tough.
Oh my God, bro.
Miami was tough.
So glad to sit out. No, man, it was so cool. Just watching your family come together. It made me.
Bro, the family, bro. Everyone had the uniform, bro. It was literally everybody.
We're gonna toss that up.
Yeah, literally everyone had the outfit together.
Man, that's a core memory.
No,
for me, for sure, man.
For sure. I was like, damn, mom obviously cooked a little, everyone together.
Yo, Nick is also a doctor. I stayed with Nick after they left because they stayed from Wednesday to Sunday, and I stayed until the next Wednesday.
Okay. Before you went to VA.
But that night we sort of bring all the food to Nick's place and like go up, and everyone's supposed to eat it, and then ended up nobody was hungry.
Everyone left.
Everyone already ate. Bro, the next 4 days, when I tell you, Nick and I, like, every time we opened his fridge, we were like, fuck, we gotta eat this.
Word?
It was good. It's so good. But, like, it was so much,
It was so
bro.
much. Yeah, it was a lot.
So much.
It was a lot.
Yeah, man. But some of the food went bad too quick.
Yeah, that's because obviously she had made it before
right,
too,
so
and
it went to the traveling and whatever,
moving up and down.
But man, I was eating. I was like, oh man, this is. And that was Nick's first time having African food. Second.
I was gonna say, really?
Because the first time, you remember, it was for your birthday when we came to Chicago. To
Chi-Town, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was there. Masood, Hannah, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just walking him through what to like eat, like
what to mix together.
And
then I got all of the, bro.
But you know how I am, bro. Like
Man,
the plates I make,
the combination
is just
even I am like, bro, that's nuts. The fact they eat all of this and it stays together is
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like, I was telling Nick, I was like, this is how they eat it, but
but this how lack.
but this is my plate.
This is how your
my,
plate
this
looks?
is how I'm gonna plate it.
Fair enough.
But man, everyone loved it, man. It was
No,
yeah, the fish rolls was getting everybody.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah,
Everyone was on it?
Yeah, I'm
Say
pretty
less.
sure every couple of hours I heard the air fryer go off.
Dang. He said every
Yeah.
couple hours.
Yeah, they were mixing it with like they were dipping in, like throwing in their like dipping in like Chipotle or Chick-fil-A sauce.
Really?
ranch with
Boys were
hot sauce.
freestyling.
Bro.
Just fair game.
Came out good though. Came out good.
Damn.
Mhm.
Okay. Say less. Say less. Nah, it looked like a time though. Whenever you were there still, and you guys went. I don't know what night it was, but you guys were like ended up on the water where you guys were just all hanging out by the
my
water.
God. You know
and
that
eating?
was after Saturday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was Sunday morning.
Sunday
we
morning.
didn't even go
Sunday
home
morning.
and sleep.
When
Yeah.
everyone left. Yeah.
Yeah, we literally left, like, went back home, and then we were sitting there. It was like, what, 3 a.m. already,
Dang.
and we were sitting there talking, and then, like, we're like, yo, we can catch the sunset, like, the sunrise. So we all went to the, like, little pier and just, like, watched the sunrise.
Oh,
and
that's-
we just bullshitting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
Real quick,
man.
how was VA? What did you guys? I know you guys were eating, bro,
Yeah.
because I saw so much. You guys went to Korean barbecue too?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
no,
yeah. I
okay.
went to this place
'Cause I
called
thought I saw-
So, S-O. It was decent. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, C's better.
I'm gonna be honest. Not the best Korean barbecue I've been to.
Dang.
And I would even say like a little bit below mid tier.
Wow. Really?
No, I'm gonna keep at mid tier. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna keep at mid tier.
Yeah,
Just because
yeah.
the meat selection wasn't too crazy,
Okay.
but they cook for you.
Eric was telling me that. He was like, yo, there's like an option, either you cook or they cook. And I was like, oh, that would have been, because after the first like 1 or 2 times, I'm like, bro, after that Korean barbecue, bro, y'all, if y'all not running this shit for me,
Bro.
I'm not sitting there cooking. I'm not
Dog.
gonna lie.
Like as someone as like an Asian male, so like when I hang out with like a group of people,
Yeah.
I'm usually cooking, and I'm just like, yo, when is it gonna be my turn to just sit?
And
And
to
eat?
just sit and relax
Sit
and just
eat. So
everything.
so when they told me like, oh yeah, like they usually cook it for you here, I was all in. Loki, no, I'm
Dang.
gonna bring the past mid tier because their sides are really good. But like the meat selection wasn't all that.
They had the usual like what bulgogi and like all that stuff. Obviously,
I think we ordered like a lot of bulgogi. Yo, I think total we probably had 12 orders of bulgogi.
Dang.
Not
Dang.
yeah, like the first order that came out was 6 orders of bulgogi. Off rip, bro.
Really? Off rip.
There's 8
That's
of us.
crazy.
There's 8 of us. On top of other shit. And then Eric and Deem just like kept ordering bulgogi. I was like, yo, you know there are other shit on the menu? Like,
There's shit to get. You can get chicken, you can get whatever. Damn.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, wait. Never, yo, you cannot get.
I get chicken when I go there, bro.
No, you can't.
I get spicy. Yeah,
You cannot.
I get the spicy, bro.
That's
Come
sacrilegious.
on.
That's sacrilegious.
Nah, I get bulgogi.
If
And
it's
I get,
all you
like,
can
the
eat-
spicy
No,
chicken, whatever.
If it's all you can eat, you get your money worth, bro. You get all the pork belly and the brisket and the steak and the short
Bro,
ribs. You
the-
don't.
honestly,
Wait,
the
we're
pork
ordering
belly.
chicken.
Honestly, the Korean barbecue when you go there and you get pork belly, it's not even,
Stop.
bro.
Before you have. No, you know, I'm gonna let you say it. I'm gonna let you say it so
Nah.
people can give you heat. Go ahead.
Bro, I don't know. The last few times that we went, if it wasn't like bulgogi or the steak, when you get the pork belly, it's not even like anything, because it's just,
Unseasoned meat.
it's literally just unseasoned, and it's like even the sauces and seasoning they have
You're not-
doesn't
you're not
really
eating it-
amount
You're not eating
to
it right. G.
anything,
You're not eating it right.
because the sauces and size that they have doesn't really do much.
So with like pork belly, it's so fatty.
yeah,
You have to usually wrap it up in like radish, lettuce, put some sides and some kimchi in, dip it
we
in
got
sauce.
the lettuce and shit down, but yeah, go ahead.
But you know, I think it's just to each their own.
You go to Korean barbecue and be getting pork belly,
Bro, yes. What do you mean?
bro.
Some places are
it's-
known for it, but all right.
I
each
don't
their
know.
own.
I
You
guess
don't even like cooking, so I don't want to hear it.
Nah,
You haven't struggled like I have struggled.
Nah, all I know is the pork belly there. Maybe again some of the sides, or maybe I gotta what's it called? Experiment with, but it's like
There's some
Even
places
still.
that season the pork belly.
Really?
Like
That's the thing. I have
Gen
no seasoning.
GEN Korean barbecue in Dallas. They're a chain, but they have like a red wine pork belly where they marinate in red wine. They have like a spicy pork belly where it's like marinating like spicy like with gochujang and like a garlic, a
Yeah,
bunch of
some
shit.
gochujang.
So like
Okay.
there are places that does it how you probably would expect it, but like I feel like the with pork belly it's to eat with other stuff because eating pork belly by itself you're a maniac. I cannot do it. It's just so fatty. You're just
Yeah,
chewing
it's
fat.
literally like half fat. So
Mm-hmm.
that's fair. That's fair. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I guess I gotta experiment. I gotta see. Cause yeah, with the lettuce, we usually wrap. I mean, I be wrapping everything.
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah,
still. But nah, just the rest of the pork bellies just haven't been like anything much. So whenever I go, it's either bulgogi, some with a steak, and then I gotta toss in some chicken, whatever over there, spicy.
Nah.
We gotta. I be just.
We gonna
it's
nip that. We gotta nip
easy.
that in the bud.
It's
What do you chicken
easy.
at all you can eat Korean barbecue is crazy to me.
I
You know,
mean-
all these time I've like eaten at Korean barbecue. No one's ever ordered chicken
Order chicken ever?
ever, and like if they
Damn.
did,
You're like, yo.
wait, you're eating by yourself. You're eating by yourself at that point.
Literally one order.
Ain't nobody eating that. Ain't nobody eating that.
Damn. Alright, bro.
Unless
I
it's just
don't
done
know.
so well, then maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just comes out nice.
All right.
I gotta have the chicken.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. That's cool. You guys had your food ventures. What's it called? So whenever you went to VA, we came back here,
Yeah.
and then
But that was a busy time for y'all.
bro,
Oh
the
my goodness.
convention,
Yeah.
Cameroon
So
convention.
you gotta break that down a little bit for the people.
Yeah,
What is
for the
that?
people that know, for the people that don't
Culture.
know,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Obviously, your boys from Cameroon, so Cameroon convention happens annually every year. Haven't been in like the last 6, maybe 7 years, so it's been a minute. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone in a while.
That's true because you've just been busy.
School, bro.
Around this time.
School,
Yeah.
all that, just everywhere. I've been everywhere
6,
else.
7 years. Why? I guess because it never clicked for me. Because like every year I see Doe or Lay post about it,
Right.
or the twins, but I guess I had I've never,
Yeah, I
never
just
seen you.
wasn't present.
Yeah.
So it's like
Fuck.
coming back. Obviously,
Damn.
it
The
being
Prince
in
has been
OKC,
absent. Yeah.
been very absent.
Yeah.
And it rotates state from state. So
Mhm.
it's last year I think it was Texas. This year is OKC. Next year's ATL, and it like rotates between the DMV and some other places commonly. And so obviously it being OKC is like cool. The boy has to be there, right? I was around. Convention rolls around after Miami. It starts. We have like the welcome night I think Thursday.
Yeah.
And then it's from Thursday to Monday. Monday's the barbecue. Everyone's done. They go home. Thursday, welcome night. Friday, what's it called? Is it a general? No, General Assembly's on Saturday. Friday night, they have like some, I think it's the gala or whatever.
Yeah.
Saturday, they have some parties. Sunday is like the real cultural night with
Man. So many
Bro,
events.
it's
what?
back to
Yeah.
back. Like I wasn't prepared because I went, and then even like the African stuff that I brought was like high key dated. I was like, damn,
No.
everyone got like new colors, new
What?
designs. I'll try to find them and throw them up, but everyone had like new everything, and I was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
everything I have is so dated. I'm like, bro, it is at this point, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, Bali convention, it was hot, it was hitting.
Yeah.
If you weren't there, you had to be there.
You can't just. But you have to be. Is it an invite thing?
It's like
You have to be Cameroon.
you don't have to be. To get into most of the events, you have to like pay at the door. So if you're not from Cameroon or if you're not Bali at all, you'll have to pay like an entrance fee for most of the nights, depending on what night you go. If it's the
Yeah.
gala, you have to pay a certain entrance fee. If it's the cultural night on Sunday, which usually is like the most poppin' thing everyone goes for, you have to pay an entrance fee and all that kinds of stuff. But we normally have like tables and stuff for your reserve ahead of time. So it's like, bro, went there. That was hella fun. Saw so many people, especially the thing that got me was there was so much young generation
Mm-hmm.
that, I mean, I guess over the years, everyone's grown up. So I literally saw so many faces. I was like, bro, I don't know who anyone is.
Yeah.
Went around, was like, yo, what's up? How's it going? My name's this, is this. Like, oh, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you. I've been knowing you. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, everyone just looks so different and grown up. I was like, bro, this is crazy, but so much fun. Had like, obviously it was in OKC, so we had to have some parties at the crib. So I had like
Right.
2 pool parties at the house.
Yeah.
those were nuts. Literally had those back to back. Went back to the occasion. And overall, it was a great time. It was a good time. I miss going to convention. I miss going because it's one of those things where it's like family across the nation. Like everyone comes down for.
Yeah.
So it was just so many people that I hadn't seen in so long. Aunts, uncles, everything. I was like, well, this is a vibe, man. Damn. So next year we're gonna be in ATL.
That's sick. I wish like. No, it's so cool. Like just from watching the stories, like you guys were posting.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is big.
Yeah,
bro. Food truck in the crib at one point.
Yeah, we had the taco truck and the ice cream truck at the house.
Oh, that was an ice cream truck too,
bro.
What was I? Where was I? Oh, fuck.
Man's was in Virginia still,
bro. You know I would have packed a bag and ice cream stay there. I would never left. Like I would never left.
Ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck is wild,
bro. Ready, grab whatever.
Oh right.
Yeah. Grab whatever, bro. Quesadillas, bro. Carne asada, whatever, bro. Nah, shit was good. Shit was fun. Fuck. I know y'all would have eaten. Yeah, boy would have eaten crazy.
Yeah, and I know like the actual Cameroonian food were hidden.
Yeah, man. So. Yeah, moms had cooked.
And y'all, for that many people, y'all got to cater a little bit too, right?
We didn't. No, only that was one of the reasons we did the food trucks outside, because like that Sunday, mom was like, okay. Like the rest of the weekend, she had been cooking nonstop.
Right.
She was like, all right, this day, if anybody wants, like literally just trucks are there, just grab something.
That lady's superhuman.
Yeah,
she is superhuman.
Superhuman.
Yeah,
no, she did her
because,
best.
What 2 weeks? What do you mean? That I don't think anyone can do better. Her best is
She did her best.
Her average is most people's best. Like her day off, bro. Nah, because like 2 weeks ago she was cooking
in Miami.
In
Florida. Yeah. She was in Florida making
cooking it, packing it,
literally.
Like, bro, what?
Yeah, she was doing her best. Shout out moms.
Yeah,
shout out moms for the one time, but it was a great time.
No, for all the time, all times, bro. What do you?
All the time.
Come on.
She's a breadwinner, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, she brings everything.
That's dope.
But it was fun. And then so that convention just expired this Monday, and then like all the what's it called, bro? The amount of laundry and towels from like this pool parties. Bro.
I saw you when I FaceTime you. All the towels were like just laying on the couch. I was like, yo, that's why I brought my own towel. I was like, I know this man's tired of holding swim today. Yeah. When I came to swim, that's why I was like, yeah, I don't need you to. I know you don't want to wash any more towels.
All the washing, I was like, dog, did like 7 loads of laundry, bro. Was nuts, man. So did all that. Everything's finally returning to the norm. Yeah. We're cool. We're chilling. Today was a Champions League final, so we went to go watch the soccer game at our boys' place. That's just down the street.
Yeah,
that was nice. Great vibe. Had some soya. Was chill. And then I think Dad is having an occasion here today. That's why there's mad cars outside, bro. Yeah. It's literally nonstop.
Yeah, I walked in, smelled the food immediately. I was like, okay, Mom's home. And then walked to the kitchen, just had 3 pots. I was like,
bro, that's how it be. Big ass pots.
Immediately, I was like, this post-swim meal is about to go crazy. Because I didn't eat anything all day.
No, that's how it be. It be.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I was just talking to her downstairs too. I was like, yo, like your house really. I was like, Mom, your house really is like a hub. Like everyone
just
is. And then she hit me with a quote.
What'd she say?
She hit me with a quote, bro. I was like, I immediately gestured at her. I'm like, I'm writing that down.
What'd she say?
It was on verbatim. I don't remember verbatim, but it was like. Yeah, like I was like, yeah, like Mom, this is really a hub for everybody. Like I don't know how you do it. You're always hosting things and like cooking for people. She's like, yeah, why build a house when you can't make it a home?
Dang. I was like, dang, that's how it be, bro.
I was like, all right,
that's the type of time we're on.
All right,
nah, yeah. You already know. Gotta make it home. Gotta make it home for everyone. Gotta have all the traditional foods ready on deck. But nah. Lovely. She holds it down though.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's definitely getting tired though. She's like, yo, let's just chill for at least one weekend. Let's just relax.
Yeah.
Which hopefully that weekend is this weekend for her.
Right.
But
and then next week is Lay's birthday.
That's why she's taking it to Dallas though.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Dallas. We'll do everything there and come back.
Yeah.
So next weekend, Lay's birthday. Damn, nonstop. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're gonna be in Austin though. You're gonna be in Austin too.
Yeah,
Right before.
boy's about to probably make the move to Austin. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
Updates coming. Updates coming
Yeah.
soon. Get everything solidified. I gotta start looking for like apartments and stuff to rent and everything. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Got to start to work on stuff is in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully everything pulls through, man. We'll be solid. Austin will be cool. I heard a lot of people say Austin is weird. One shorter was telling me people from Austin are called Austinites.
Austinites, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, they're saying
I'm
is
not
like
about it.
keep it weird or something.
really?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not
I
about
swear.
it, bro.
No, I swear.
Nah, keep that to yourself. That's what
yeah, Austin. I think what
saying.
they're saying is like keep it weird.
Nah, keep it to yourself. You're gonna go there. No one's gonna know I'm from Austin, so we're gonna.
You
leave it
never
like that.
claim wherever you're from anyway. So
Except for Chicago.
except for yeah. We're not gonna dive into that again. But
So
you know
for
what's crazy? You know
Chicago.
what's funny?
What happened?
While Eric was introducing himself to somebody,
What he say? What did he say? Because he was
Not-
giving me all the shit.
not
Pengu.
I know poor Pengu caught some strays.
Knocked Pengu down.
Nah.
Yeah.
He
What was Eric saying? I want to
Bro,
know.
I walked in halfway, but he definitely didn't introduce himself from
Bro,
from
Oklahoma. Yo,
Bro,
he's giving me so
And-
much shit.
and we were talking about it, like beforehand too, because like when we meet new people, you know, like we went to 11,
Yeah,
we met some, you know,
He said
we
you
met
know,
some,
went to
we met some
11.
people there.
Okay.
and they'll be like, yeah, so they'll be like, where are you from? I'm like, Oklahoma. You know, and every fucking time, bro,
Yeah.
immediately it's followed with, what do you guys do there?
Obviously.
I'm like, what
do
the
you
fuck
do
am I
there,
supposed to
bro?
say?
What do we
What
do
do you
here?
what am I say? Scissortail Park? what am I say? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, we got the
Oh, that's
Thunder's there.
nuts.
So now, bro,
Fair.
if I go to a different state, I might either say Chicago or Dallas.
Damn, really?
Low key. Or California, somewhere I've been, where I have
Somewhere
like
you, like,
enough
have-
knowledge of the
Yeah,
place.
to call some streets.
Yeah, I don't know about streets.
Fair.
I don't know about streets, but
Call some locations.
some
All right,
locations.
all right.
Yeah, some
Some
food
locations.
spots. I'll drop some food spots
What did
randomly.
Eric say though? That's what I want to know. He said,
Bro,
VA?
no, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I gotta talk to him. We gotta talk to him and ask. But I walked in halfway and I was like, this man's a hypocrite.
Dang, just like that.
But I get it now. I get
just
it
like
now.
that. That's how it be, bro.
But that's different though. That's
What
different
there
because
is
you
here?
you do introduce yourself to somebody in Oklahoma that you were from Chicago when you're from here. That's different.
Fair. I've been saying, but that
But
was
you already had the cap
again,
on.
That
It
was at the time. Yeah, I had
you
the
already-
hat on.
it was
That was at
fitting.
the time where I just came back, and it's like, bro, I don't even know when we are in Oklahoma. It's like I don't even know where we're at half the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
So I'm like, bro, I don't know. The only places I know is in Chicago. So,
right.
But that's funny though. That's very funny. But other than that, all right, folks, what we're bringing you today is topic of discussion. Funny enough, we're talking about all the vacays and everything. Boys have been traveling. Boys have been around the nation a little bit. And what we just wanted
Yo,
what?
someone called me Mr. Worldwide today. I was like, what the hell? No,
But
I
you have been moving though.
have been
Boys been
more than
moving a
usual
lot.
for sure.
Yeah, boys are moving a lot. High
When,
key.
I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep the momentum.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough. Boys been moving a lot. And so, the topic of discussion today is how many days, or at least the first topic is, how many days after vacation do you need for a reset? What would you say? When you came back, when you went to Miami, went to the VA, came back, how are you feeling, and what did you think would take you to get you back to the norm?
Bro, I was thinking. I think I think it depends on the vacation,
Fair.
the type of
Okay.
vacation. Because
Elaborate. Yeah.
after Miami, when we all flew back to Virginia, bro. We didn't move. We didn't leave the crib for 2 days.
Yeah?
We were just in Masood's basement, like watching Netflix and like watching like shows.
That sounds like a
We didn't
good
do-
ass time.
It was a great ass time, but I was like, yeah, I'm getting too old to be partying like that.
Damn.
So it really depends on the vacation. But after Virginia, I came back here, bro. Some people might think I'm a maniac, but I am one of those people that like to unpack immediately everything.
Same, bro. Same. I
Yeah.
gotta everything out, everything put
Right.
back where it was.
Yep.
If it needs to be washed, it's being washed that
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I unpacked everything, made my room look how like settle back in, and then I was like, I can just everything I need to do, I can just do it tomorrow.
Dang.
Yeah, I can just
Yeah.
go back to my routine tomorrow.
So one day for you.
It really depends. I like a long trip, like after Vietnam or somewhere like overseas.
Fair where you're traveling
Maybe
for a
like
minute.
maybe I need like 2 days, at least 2 days, just so I can like at the very least take care of things that I haven't taken care of for like a month or
At the
2 months.
crib, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I feel like it doesn't take too long for me to recover.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually can just
that's
dive
fair.
straight back into whatever, and that's vice versa too. If I go to a country, usually people are jet lagged and they're hotel in,
Yeah,
like,
they
a day
need
or
like
two.
a day after they land to
Yeah.
reset and then start like doing all the activities.
Yeah. Off of the plane, I can do stuff. Right off the plane.
Right off the plane.
If I
Fair
can get a
enough.
shower in, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my reset. A shower.
Dang,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
quick wash up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. I would say the same, and I do agree. I think it's after. Yeah, it depends on the travel. Because traveling back to Cameroon, like the 20-something hours,
Bro.
like the one day of
6 planes later.
bro. Come on.
Fucking 10-hour layovers.
After
bro. Yeah.
one full day, 24 hours of traveling.
Yeah, that's
It's-
actual traveling.
Yeah,
No,
bro. It's like
yeah.
after that, I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta, like you said, wash up. After that, I gotta sleep in an actual bed. And then we can get everything rolling. Next day, ready. Next day,
Right.
ready for anything. Ready,
Right.
moving, going up and down, whatever. As far as the time now, I think, because, again, national is kind of, it's kind of easy.
Yeah.
Before Miami, I actually had gone to, it's crazy because I went to Toronto for a weekend. That was blessed.
Yeah.
Saw the fam, did everything. He had an event out there. Shout out to Black Men Style. Much love to the group. Much love to the brotherhood. Came back, went to Miami for a week, full week. Was out there. That was fun. And then came here and then went to Florida, Miami that Wednesday after coming back on Monday. Then came back here. So it was like after each of those, the only thing was like the laundry high key started piling up. But
Yeah.
outside of that, like
Do you-
personally, I
Do
was
you do
feeling
laundry
good.
while you're traveling?
Yeah, when I went back
Okay,
to
okay.
Chicago, just because obviously that's my place, so I did
Yeah.
laundry there, so that was kind of easy.
Yeah.
But I think coming back from Chicago and then going to Miami and then coming back, then it's like the laundry started piling up because when we were in Miami, I didn't do anything
Yeah.
as far as laundry.
Mm.
So I think after those travels was quite a bit. And then we had the convention, so even though I came back home, it's like I didn't immediately settle.
Yeah.
Tried to unpack, but it's like I couldn't
Right.
even though I unpacked, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I just immediately into the next stuff. Stayed at the hotel for 2 nights. So I was just like, bro, Heike was still up and about. I was like, bro, I gotta relax.
Nah. For
So
sure.
this weekend, after the convention, finally unpacked everything, did the laundry, set the room straight, and it was, I think, 2 days after that had ended that everything started getting back to the norm.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, cool. I can sit at my desk. Nothing's like washing. There's nothing to do at home. Like
Yeah.
everything's cleaned relatively.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think for me it was like a good 2 days. But I think 2 days after travel is like a solid.
Solid.
Yeah, 2 days max.
I mean,
don't think
when I
it'll go
request
over.
for like PTO or whatever, I usually
Yeah.
factor that in.
But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I can't just come back
and then go
because,
straight
like,
to work.
because I mean that and like just if my plane got delayed or something
Fair,
like
fair,
that.
fair. You don't
bro,
wanna-
something's wrong with fucking airlines lately.
Now, yeah,
What the fuck?
especially
What the
everything's
what
delayed.
the hell, bro?
Bro, it's nuts.
I boarded my plane to go to Miami,
Mhm.
and these fuckers are like, I'm not gonna drop the airline because that's y'all. I fly with y'all almost exclusively.
The airline.
What?
I give you nothing. Drop
But,
the airline. Yeah,
They were like, yeah, we were sitting on the plane, and they were like, hey guys, we got a deplane.
Oh,
There's
really?
a mechanical failure. I was like, thank God you found it. But what the fuck? Why didn't you check the plane before you boarded us? But yeah, man, like they were like, so I mean, good thing they found like me a flight immediately.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
left like almost immediately after, not like an
Yeah, like
hour,
literally
2
like
hours.
30 minutes like after. So blessed
Okay.
because I still got in like the time, like around the time, like just like a few hours later than what I originally planned to. But yeah, man, like, but I've been hearing crazy. So, like,
Bro,
like
there's
this past
been
weekend,
so
like,
many. Yeah.
Leo, like with Leo's flight.
Yeah, Leo coming to Miami.
Yeah.
Dude was at the airport. I think he got
Leo
to the
is Fawn's
airport.
cousin. Yeah.
Yeah, Fawn.
Twins.
Shout out twin 5-0.
50. Yeah.
Officer.
Officer.
Bobby V. Yeah, Leo was supposed to get in, I think 10 a.m. day of the graduation. Didn't get in till like 6, 7 at night.
I thought he was supposed to get in the day before, low key on Thursday, like at night on Thursday.
He was coming in
Okay.
early that morning, Friday, and then he was supposed to like. The initial plan was he was supposed to get to the airport. He had already anticipated like the travel time because the Airbnb was in Fort Lauderdale, so that was like a good 45 to an hour depending on that time for traffic. Yeah. He was gonna get there ready and then just come straight to the occasion, straight to the ceremony, head back to the telly with us or Airbnb or whatever. But man didn't get there till like 6, 7. I was like, bro. Yeah. From being at the airport in the morning,
right,
at like 5:30 in the morning, it's like, bro, cannot. Dude got delayed in Texas. Everyone got delayed in Texas. One of my aunts, she didn't even make it to the graduation. She just like ended up chalking it up like, yo, there's nothing we can do, because by the time she would have gotten there, it would have been like would have been like 9 p.m. on that Friday. And, like, obviously, that's way after the grad. She would have had to leave Saturday. So she was like, yo, it is what it is. We're just going to chalk it up. So many flights were getting delayed. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
You know, part of it is definitely, like, Miami weather. But
was the weather that bad? Well, it did. Yeah. It sucked sometimes.
I mean, yeah. I think that's what it was. But still, though, like, we can't work around that. Like,
You said we can't
fly the plane higher, bro. Like, what do you mean?
That's
fly
crazy.
above the storm.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
a pilot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fly above the storm.
Nah. Yo, you know the crazy thing
That's
I got
crazy.
on my while I was in Washington, got a notification on my phone for a tornado warning.
Before you flew off?
No, while I was in DC, just going around the monument, like looking at the monuments. How the fuck did they get tornadoes in Washington?
I didn't know they got tornadoes up there. Yeah,
I was like, yo, this Oklahoma shit is following me.
Nah, that's mad far though. Cause that's mad far.
Yeah,
that's crazy. They get tornadoes like that.
I show Eric. Like Eric's like, what the hell? I've never seen that. Since
Eric's
being
only
there.
been there for like 3 months.
Yeah,
so.
but he claims he lives. He claims he's from there
Eric's
now.
only
So
been there for like 3 months.
That's facts.
Yo, that's nuts though. I didn't know. I think Chicago does get tornado warnings as well, but it's like it's not that often. Because one time, I don't know if I heard the sirens. You know how we do the sirens every
they have sirens
Saturday
too?
noon. They
Saturday
did it
noon,
one time,
bro.
Saturday at
most annoying
noon,
shit.
Every fucking weekend, sirens, Oklahoma.
Most
all of
annoying
Oklahoma.
shit.
They're testing the shit. They didn't
Why are they not
that.
doing it on a weekday? On a weekend, while people were trying to sleep. Sleep in. I mean, you're not sleeping. You can sleep in, and you kind of bum. But
I have no idea, but they do that every time. And in Chicago, it happened. I don't think it was a test, though. I think it was like an actual, genuine siren.
yeah.
And someone was like, yeah, they like test the siren sometimes. I was like, bro, I've never heard it, and we do this shit all the fucking time in Oklahoma. I would have heard it.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know they have tornadoes out there. It's interesting.
Yeah, man. Threw me off. That was my first time in Washington. I was seeing all the monuments.
Was cool?
Really cool.
Yeah, you guys did the lime rides, like the, what's it called? The scooters? You guys did the scooters or the bikes?
Yeah, bro. That's how we got around. We bought like a 60-minute pass for $10.
Shit.
So that was nice. Yeah, that's how we got to all the places. Low key.
Same. Me and Booms, we did it. You guys did it during the daytime or nighttime?
Split.
Okay, it was like getting towards
like we were doing it during the day and then it got dark and then while it ended up just being Eric and I like split from the rest of the group, like liming back to the car, and I was like, yo, I haven't seen the Capitol building yet. So Eric looked at me and was like, dude, that's another 15-20 minute ride.
Damn, right.
Like, yeah, but I'm not gonna come back here, dog. I was like, let's go. And I just reeled him off. He's like, bro, I got work. And then,
so you're the one trapping him.
Bro.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Eric's a trooper, though. Shout out to Eric.
He rode with you?
Yeah. He man pulled up, and I pulled up to the Capitol building. I ran up there like I was gonna fucking like go in, bro. Like we parked the scooter downstairs, and Eric was watching both scooters, and I was just running up, and then Eric said like a cop pulled up. It was like shining his light at like me running up.
Crazy.
I didn't notice it because I'm running towards the Capitol building, but yeah. No, it's cool though. I saw everything but the White
doing
House.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, that's great. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, scooters. What's it called? Scooters are on the monuments. Like nighttime, evening time, whenever the lights come on.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's like dimly lit,
Yeah.
bro. Perfect. Me
Yeah.
and Booms, shout out Booms. He worked on the the sound engineering side of things for the pod. He took me around, went around the monuments, did all like everything. Amazing time at nighttime. I was like,
I fuck with Boom so heavy, dude.
this is sick.
Boom is
Yeah.
Boom is so Boom is so cool.
Man's just chill.
Yeah,
Chill, coasting. He actually has he's been working on a short film. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be coming out in August. There's gonna be a link whenever he pulls
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
whenever he drops it. You guys will know. We'll throw the trailer up if he releases one soon. But yeah, he's been working on a short film in New York, so shit's gonna pop off. Boy's been grinding. Yeah,
I saw
boy's
him.
been grinding.
He had like a Super 8 camera while we were in Miami. just
Oh
filming
yeah, the old
So
school
cool.
film.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, bro, man's been working, so we'll see what he's been cooking. But
yeah, no doubt.
funny thing about the DMV is that I hate Maryland.
Mm,
DC's cool, the monuments, all that stuff is cool. Maryland, not a fan.
The
Yeah.
people, the ambiance, like
driving, the
driving,
people, all of it is whack.
Mm.
I can't. So I mean, Maryland people, you guys are gonna have it at me, but it's like, bro, I can't
I don't
get
blame you.
past.
Yeah, usually the traffic of a place will like make me more mad than anything else.
Yeah, anything.
And the way,
They just don't know how to drive.
yeah, like, why
bro.
is the speed limit 50, 55
Bro,
on the highway?
45 on the highway sometimes. In some
Why?
areas, it's 45. I'm like,
Makes no damn
it's
sense.
just that bad. It's just that bad. You guys just don't know how to drive that much that they make the speed limit 45 miles per hour on the highway. It's crazy to me.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
nuts.
I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
But switching gears, something that we did want to get into deeper was getting into the topic of how we take self-criticism. How do you handle self-criticism? As far as like anything that you've tried to accomplish in the past, anything that you've been trying to get into that you're like, damn, you're just not feeling it. How do you handle self-criticism? Self-criticism for me, it's like I've been relating so many things to med school in the past however many years, just because that's been my life majorly, the majority of it, at least recently. But if I were to think outside of that, how I handle self-criticism, it's like whenever I was even just growing up, again, in Cameroon and everything,
Yeah.
it's like there's so much expectation. So for the people, went to boarding school in Cameroon, you're pretty much in boarding school, you're pretty much handling everything yourself. Like your food rations, your money, all that kinds of stuff, managing it, you're on your own. If it runs out, it runs out. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to figure shit out from there. And so, just in that aspect of life, I used to be so hard on myself to where there were days where I would look at myself and be like, oh, you can manage a few days without like snacking or eating something in general, just because it's like the school had provided for you, or you had family that came into town and they gave you like some things of bread or whatever. And I would literally be like, nah. Like, I'm young, I'm healthy, I can manage. I don't need this, and this. I chalk it up, I leave it. Boy would go, I don't want to say starving, but I would literally go times without food where I'm just like, yo, I can like live and bear my own without even eating sometimes. And I think that's a different level of self-criticism, because I know majority of people take that as in like however they handle like, what's it called, like school or tasks at work and things like that, and if they get things wrong. But I was literally criticizing myself for like, yo, I'm young and healthy, I don't even need to eat. Like, I've been in those situations where it's like I've had to manage self-criticism in that way, to where
Like that was your motivation.
that was my motivation to like
your
and
discipline. Yeah.
to be disciplined, and also to fit in, because I was in an environment, especially growing up in Cameroon, I was in an environment where a lot of other people had fewer than me, like fewer things, whether it's snacks or whatever, than me. So I'm just like, bro, you don't need this. If everyone else can survive without this, you don't need it. You can handle it. You can handle yourself. You're a human being just like everyone else. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But for me, that's, I think, the one time where I've been very tough on myself in regards to self-criticism. Now, how I've learned from that is nowadays, I mean, nowadays life is, again, I'm just to put it simply, life is easier. Life is easier. I don't have to struggle for a lot of things, whether it's monetary or like again, so financially or with food or anything like that. I don't have to struggle too much.
Mm.
So in those terms, there's not too much to necessarily criticize in my workflow. Whenever I if it doesn't come down to school and things related to that, like those things I can always improve on. I'm never too hard on myself for school because I've always sort of given myself that grace of like I'm not the smartest person in the world, so there's things that I'm obviously gonna need to improve on. So I've never been too hard or criticized myself the way I've managed myself in school and my performance in that sort. But yeah, just in those terms, I think I've gotten a lot better with self criticism.
No, I think I like that you, even though you had things more than other people, that you had the humility and the awareness
Right.
about it to, like, even though it was a negative perspective, it still showed that like you never think of yourself like above being above anybody or better than anyone, more deserving, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Fair.
Yeah. And and just like how you are now, it's and that's I this is something that like I've said to a few people after meeting like you and Doe. I'm like, like I never knew you guys came from I'm not gonna say money because that's not what that's like, because like I know how hard you guys work to like get here, but
yeah,
like you guys never flaunt it. Even now, like I never see you as like like flaunting your like what you have or what you don't have or wherever it may be, and that's the same with Doe too. Like I don't know, like something that I think a story I told Eric before was like the first time I came here, and Doe and I were studying down the street, place where it was closing, whatever. And Doe offered to come back to the crib to study, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." He's like, "Yeah, I live down the street." I was like, "Yeah, like let's do that." And pulling up to the crib, I was like, "No, we're in the wrong." I call him on the phone. I was like, "Yo, are we taking a detour? Like, where are we going?"
Man said detour.
Because man, at the time, he was whipping like an old RAV4.
Yeah, the RAV4.
Yeah.
So the mommy car. I got dissed in those whip one time. I was like, bro, the mommy car.
Right.
Yeah.
And so like I saw the gate bust open. I'm driving past Ferraris, Lambos. I'm like, what the? I was like,
yo, neighbors be wild.
I was like, okay, you live here? He's like, yeah. And obviously, like, I'm not pocket watching, but it's like it took me by surprise because like I think it's a testament to like how little you guys flaunt money or whatever. But it's how much I like that you kept the core value through and through of like not feeling like you're more deserving than the next person.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that's a valuable thing everyone should like learn, and I feel like it's not taught often.
It's not.
It's not.
If you don't have too much family that's like really showing you how to navigate.
Yeah.
Like being around those types of scenarios, it's tough.
Yeah, and like kids these days, this day and age, they see online like, yo, money is everything,
bro.
Money
the online nature. I mean, I've been testament to that too. It's like, yo, definitely falling for that, where it's just like you see all the pretty glittery things, and it's
like Lil Tay calling you a broke bitch, like while flexing hundreds in your face, hopping out a Lambo and flexing like a $35 million house in your face, and like it's like a little girl. I don't know, you know Lil Tay, right? Lil Tay is the little Asian girl with blonde hair that was like that popped off of social media for a while because like
really
she was just online,
got no idea,
flaunting money. But it wasn't her money. It wasn't her house. It wasn't
her
car.
No idea.
Yeah, her mom was like a real estate
Lil Tay sounds like a rapper though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Lil Tay the rapper and there's Lil Tay
but she popped off for a while. But yeah, man, it's like things like that to where like people like, put money on a pedestal and they forget core values. Even I feel like some people that are taught well, even that like taught well while they're growing up to have these core values, like they're so engulfed in the flames of social media.
Yeah,
It just kind
that's
of
what it comes
burns all
down
of it
to.
away, and then you see people change.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Okay. Fair enough. How would you say you've handled some self criticism in the past, whether it be monetary or
mm,
just throughout life with your work ethic, whatever?
I, not gonna lie, I handle it so poorly
Yeah.
because I feel
Why he's
like
harsh on himself.
I am definitely way too hard on myself, and it wasn't until I had really good friends around me that like they reminded me like, yo, you can't think like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and I understand that like now I know, but like back then it was anything I did right or wrong, I blame myself, right?
Fair.
Even when
Yeah.
even when I win, like something like from an outside perspective, like like Lack did it or he won that, I still walk away thinking like, okay, what could I do better? Like
Mm,
I like it's hard for me to just like grasp the positive moment. Just like anything, school or sports or even simple shit like video games, bro. Like
yeah.
it's
Fair.
like all aspects of my life. I'm always criticizing myself, and it's created like a very toxic mindset. Sometimes, I mean, I called you the other day, and we were
Yeah, we
on
were
the
chatting a little bit.
yeah, and um, just the gist of it, I was just telling Fawn like, yo, I was while we were in Miami, I just looked around. I was just like, yo, like I was happy for my friends for sure. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was happy for everyone that was graduating, like making strides in their career, and then like it made me very self conscious. It made me very like insecure about the directions, the path, the steps I've taken in my life to
Mm-hmm.
go a different direction than what I originally chose. But as much as I know that like it's everyone has their own path, everyone is gonna
Yeah.
walk like no one if I'm if I always know what I'm doing, honestly, it feels like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like it
Fair.
doesn't. It feels like I'm living like someone else's life. But I just really wish, bro. I just really wish I was like nicest to myself. And like I'm like actively working on it. I'm doing more things, like positive things, to like get there. But I just hate how I think about myself sometimes. Like even like I know I'm all I have. I know at the end of the day, like
When it comes down to it.
when it comes down to the wire, when shit hits the fan, like no one's around. Like I mean, I have my friends, I have my bros. Sure,
Yeah.
you guys are there for me, like to support me, like emotionally, mentally. But when it really came down to it, if you really struggle, like like you all you got.
Yeah.
You're all you
You're the
got, and
only one
you
that
can.
can really
Yeah,
change or do anything about it.
yeah. Your friend can only do so much.
Yeah.
Like give you word of advice, give you your shoulder to like pat on the back, like yo, it's all good, like you're gonna get through it. But like that's the extent of it,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm being so mean to somebody that has gotten me through so much, which is myself. And it's always like a conflicting thing. Like the moment I start being mean to myself now, like I start criticizing myself, I catch it, but it's it's like a tug of war in my head.
Mm.
um yeah, so I haven't handled it
Interesting.
well is what I guess.
Fair is the bottom line. Is that
Yeah,
there's some work to be done in self criticism. So is there anything that you have in mind that could be done better, or is it like something you're still figuring out?
I think it's just the way I was like brought up. I
Fair.
had very little support from. I'm not like emotionally or from my parents. Like
Yeah.
I was taught to a certain way, and I was taught to look at problems a certain way. And if something went wrong, like I am always partially to blame if it's within my control,
Mm.
right? And it's not like, yo, you look at this as a learning lesson. It's like, why'd you fuck up?
It's like, yeah, it's like, what happened here?
Yeah, what happened here? Like,
Yeah.
why'd you fuck up? Um, so I think as time goes on, as I learn to forgive people that like put me here,
Mm-hmm.
like or like like because I know my parents didn't get support from their parents how they
Yeah.
probably needed it.
Fair.
My dad's dad, I blame him for how my dad is, right? Like with my mom, I blame poverty. I mean, both of them. They come from very impoverished like background, um, and impoverished and abusive.
Yeah.
So like when they had me, I'm their first child, and they had me when they were really young, 17, 18, 17, really. Um, they're a kid too. They were learning.
Yeah, everyone, they're still adapting to what the world, especially the country, speaking of the world,
Yeah,
and what this place has to offer. So yeah.
yeah. And like to uproot everything they knew and move here. They didn't have time to teach me. They never like, and I accepted that. But at the same time, like being the older brother in the house, being the oldest um, child, and feeling like I have to do everything in my power to climb up as quick as I can, so they can stop worrying. And that's what it feels like, man. It's like my whole life I've been playing this waiting game, like waiting for like my family dynamic to get better, waiting for myself to feel happy and proud of like shit I'm doing. Like it's and I know like I can't it's those things I can't wait on. I have to
like
work
life
at them.
is going by.
Right. I have to just either give it time and effort and work on it and improve it, or I move on with it and not let it hinder how I think. Even though I understand all that and I'm aware of all that, it's so hard.
Still hard to criticize yourself and be like, yo, give yourself leeway to just kind of leave everything and be like, all right, well, but I can manage somehow. Life is gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough, man. I mean, I don't want to repeat stuff that you already said and things that we know, especially on like a Mandem level, where it's like, the boys are here for you. Like, there's always, I think, a big part of, as you mentioned before, is like a big part of self-criticism is, as much as some people might not want to realize it, it's like how some of your people view you, which is like I've given you feedback on how you are, and at least what I think of you, what the family thinks of you, and all those kinds of things. And it definitely, in a way, should play a role and should have a positive a positive effect on how you manage and think about self-criticism. But the only one that can help you is you. So that's like a battle. That's like, it's tough, bro. It's tough. We've been in some of those scenarios where I sat down just reflecting, literally looking up at the stars and just being like, bro, but what am I? What am I doing? And it's like,
and the more you think about it, the smaller you feel,
bro. It's so crazy,
right?
No one that has given themselves that time to think about it would know, but it's so crazy to really like understand, like, yo, what am I and what have I given myself to accomplish? What have I given myself to do?
Right.
Because
you're asking questions at the moment you don't have the answer.
At the moment you don't have the answer, and then there are tasks that are coming and going, and it's like, yo, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Nothing's changing. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So I definitely feel that, man. But no, you don't need me to say it, but as you mentioned, everything happens for a reason. You'll get there, bro. And the only thing to keep in mind is like the boys are here for you.
Yeah,
that's why we're here.
And like my friends I'm not close to my family, and so like I tell you this all the
time.
Yeah, my friends are my family. That's what it feels like a lot of times. So I'm always gonna come to y'all for like advice, as much as I like to think I know it all, or I want to know it all.
As much as he knows, not even to think that he knows it all. As much as the boy, because man knows a lot of shit. Yeah. We already said time and time again, like, man's an encyclopedia for everything.
No, but I'm having a second, third, fourth opinion. It never hurts.
Yeah. It carries you a long way. Yeah. And that's one thing that I want the people at home to think about. It's like, yo, how do you criticize yourself? How are you managing that criticism? Because self-criticism can be gruesome, especially when you have the ambition that these two fellows in front of you have. And it's just like, you want to ascend to a certain level. You want to ascend to a degree that most of the world hasn't and probably can't. But it's like, how do you do that without criticizing yourself too hard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you have any tips, tricks, lay it down in the comments. Let the boys know how you handle self-criticism when you're criticizing. And that's something I think we'll get into next time, is when you're criticizing your friends, obviously from positive perspective. How do you go about that? How do you tackle it? How do you confront that? How do you let your people know this is this and this is what I've observed? Maybe this is what you can work on, because a lot of people are sensitive, especially nowadays. People are sensitive to everything.
Right.
So it's not an easy task to do, but let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys think as far as going about self-criticism and how you criticize your friends as well, in a positive manner, of course. And be sure to check out Spotify. Because Spotify has a lot of polls as well that we drop throughout the episodes. And those are just fun little details that get us to know some of you guys as far as the audience, which I think is something that we definitely want to be hinting on and getting back into, is trying to understand our audience a little more. We might be running another poll, so keep a lookout for the social media, particularly the Instagram, because the boy Lack here has been working on it. The reels that are dropping, he's been on it nonstop. So give us some feedback. We'll probably be on Instagram for some of the polls. We'll look for some responses, toss some of them up for maybe the next few episodes to become. And with that being said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment. 5-star rating on Spotify, 5-star rating on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called. But whatever it is, leave a 5-star rating. The boys are going to be checking that out. It's going to help us a ton. And we couldn't be here without you guys, honestly.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. But
and a lot of people wouldn't be out here without you too. So
facts,
people that are in your life,
exactly.
people that are in your lives, they appreciate you so much, and people have an issue with communicating a lot of times, and you might not ever hear it, but I hope that you feel it. Through small gestures, through comforting questions, or to whatever degree it may be in. I hope that that you matter, and like having self-criticism is good. Like it's not a bad thing, but use it in a way that's progressive, and not like that doesn't put you down, but like gets you thinking about what the actual problem is, or like how you could improve. And not like, yo, why'd you fuck up? Because it's never a fuck up. And I mean, I need to tell myself that more. Everything is a lesson.
Yeah. All of us.
Even if you fail, it's a lesson. And then and you don't. There's no win or lose in a lesson. You just learn and you move on and you improve.
Exactly. I heard this from, who's it that I was watching? I think they were on Jay Shetty. Shout out Jay Shetty.
Oh my god.
We shout out Jay Shetty before. Shout out Jay Shetty. I think it was someone on Jay Shetty. Might have been Charles Leclerc from Formula One, but he was saying that the worst advice he had gotten was to not make mistakes, because mistakes is the only way you learn. And he was like, yo, make the mistakes. Make the mistakes, because that's, once you make the mistake, like that's the way you'll learn, that's the way you'll progress. Exactly as Toast is saying.
That's how you know.
That's how you know. Right? So make the mistakes. Don't shoot for not making mistakes, because you're not gonna get anywhere. But with that being said, it's been your boys. We hope you guys check in and tune in with us next week. We'll be here, and I mean, shout out to the people around you. I have to say it, because it's like Lactor said, bro. The people around you, you matter.
Yeah.
You matter. So shout out to the people around you. But again, we'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully you guys check in. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification, so you know when we're on. And you guys make sure you take it easy.
Yeah.
Peace.